Hey there, Minecrafters, Pokemasters, and YouTubers. RSConscraft here, back with another battle. This one is against, again, my friend Yovel, or also known as one of the Feral Leaders. Go check him out. I'll leave his channel in the description. So yeah, let's get started. Looking at his team, seems to be the average rain team with some electric type abusers, the Swift Swim Kingdra, and the waterfall boosted. Huge power, rain boosted waterfall from that Azumarill. I know his Dragon Dance is the same set as mine, DD, Dragon Claw, Fire Punch, which will get halved in the rain, so I don't know why he's using that. But I'm definitely going to take advantage of that, so it won't be super effective on my Heracross. And Roost to get up to multi-scale. He also have the super fast Starmie and the Drizzler being Politoed. I've got that Talonflame, gonna be useful if I can get under that multi-scale with this Dragonite. So yeah, let's begin. Okay, so he's gonna lead off, just as I thought, with either his Politoed or his Heliolisk to get the Volt Switch off and then into his Politoed. But he's gonna lead off with his Politoed. I could have taken them either way with my Rotom. As it's going to go for the Volt Switch. He's going to predict this and switch into the, I'm not sure if he predicted that and went into the Azumarill for that reason, but I cripple his Azumarill by going for the Will-O-Wisp, wanting to get residual damage, and then go for the Volt Switch. His Helioptile can take advantage of the rain with the Thunder, and also the Dry Skin, which is a pretty interesting set, and he came up with it himself. He's a very good battler. So Azumarill, being more bulky on the HP, does not take that Volt Switch well, and with the burn damage, it's going to be about in the red this turn. Now, predicting the Play Rough, I'm going to go into my Aegislash, and because of the resistance and the burn, that critical hit, it does, let's see, 19 damage. Fairly pitiful for something that is known for being powerful. Here he's going to withdraw his Azumarill, wanting to keep it later for Death Fodder. Probably the best choice he had. Couldn't touch this anyway, and I go for the King's Shield, just wanting to scout in case he got a critical hit with the Waterfall, because that would be devastating. He goes for the Thunder now on his Heliolisk, onto my Excalibur, and gets the Paralysis. Like, what? Who gets that on their first Thunder? Luckily, I do break through it. It's only 25% chance for that to happen. And I go for the Sacred Sword and take him out. So, basically, he got off damage and a Thunder Wave. So, I'm in the green, and this would be very useful if he had a Aegislash of his own, but of course he doesn't. So, he goes into his Politoed, and I'm fearing the Scald and getting paralyzed on a King's Shield. So, I go into my Rotom. It's a Resto Chesto set, so I could get that burn off of me if I needed to. And that was rain boosted, but I resist it, so that's all good. And he switches it out to get the rain again because it fades. And I go for the Will-O-Wisp on the switch. And the first thing I think when I hit this Kingdra is, that's great. But then thoughts come in, and I remember that this is a special Kingdra. And I go into my special / physical wall to absorb the Draco Meteor. And this thing is invested in both special defense and defense, and it doesn't take it well at all. Like, his special attack does go down, and he gets burn residual damage, that's all good. But I wish I had my Klefki right now, that'd be so useful. But knowing he can't really touch me, he goes into his Starmie. And as I'll go for the Cotton Guard, predicting a switch into a physical user such as Dragonite. He goes for the Scald. I stay in, hoping that I can take one. And I do, and get the Toxic off on him. And that residual damage is going to be building up, so that puts a little bit of a timer on him. And as my Aegislash is still here, without the Parahaxes, I could potentially King's Shield stall him. Now I switch out into my Rotom, knowing I can take pretty much anything he wants to throw at me, and saving my Tough Puppet for later. Not very effective, not even rain boosted, and although Starmie's special attack exceeds the normal amount. It doesn't really help him, as I'm going to be able to take this one as well. And he does not get the burn, which is definitely what he was hoping for. I go for the Thunderbolt, and if not to take him out, the poison definitely would have, as it was on its third stage of destruction, which means it would have taken out the same as a burn, I believe. So here I go for the Will-O-Wisp. Thank goodness I'm not missing all of these. And as he goes for the Dragon Claw, and I live it because of I don't live it, even with the burn having his attack, which just shows you the pure awesomeness of Dragonite. But now that I know leftovers his leftovers goes before his burn, so he's under multi-scaled forever now. And I can bring in my Heracross as he goes for the Dragon Dance. I Mega Evolve, and as his stats raise, I go for the Rock Blast. And I was in the Skype chat with him. In the Skype chat, he was like exploding in anger. He didn't know what Mega Heracross did, but he was sure surprised when I hit him with that Rock Blast. Super powerful, base 185 attack, and take him out in 3 hits. Not surprising, as it's super effective. Now he brings in the Drizzle as I get that major threat out of the way, and I go for the Swords Dance. This isn't my final set. Today I have a different set. But this was a battle I had a while ago. So he goes for the Ice Beam, and because I was raised in Special Defense, base 105 Special Defense this thing has, the SD is gonna enable me to take it out. I think personally he should have gone for the Scald, knowing it's rain boosted stab, and he'd rely on the burn more than the freeze, which definitely would have been the wiser play. However, I don't know if that was a misclick or what, because he seemed pretty confident in that. As he misses the Hydro Pump, I know I would have lived that, as I go for the +2 close combat. My defenses go down, and so does his Kingdra. So he has a bunch of threats out of the way, and now only his Burn to Azumarill remains, as I go for the Rock Blast, knowing that Pin Missile is resisted, although it wouldn't make much of a difference. I take him out with one Rock Blast, and I believe that will be the game. So thanks so much for watching. If you really enjoyed the battle, please leave a like. If you really enjoy my commentating style, please leave a subscribe. My channel is going pretty well for starting serious uploads fairly recently, so I really thank you all for the support. And I'll get some more battles for you guys soon. Thank you so much for watching, and have a nice day.